Welcome to an exciting round 16 here today at Northbridge Oval between Bulls FC Academy and UNSW. Perfect.
preference would be EU and probably Netherlands. Purely because of the sports connection with the Netherlands is number one.
Welcome back everyone to round 16 of the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition. Very exciting game we've got in store for you here at Northbridge Oval with the Bulls FC Academy hosting UNSW. These two teams are two of the most recently promoted to the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition. UNSW being their first season up from the League One and UNSW being their first season up and Bulls Academy their second. They did have a very successful first season last year, making it all the way to the grand final. They're looking to have a bit of a push today to get themselves back there. Currently sitting in 6th place on the ladder, 25 points, just 1 point off the MacArthur Rams on goal difference. Otherwise, they are equal on points. So, big game for the Bulls to try and get some points. UNSW also need some points, especially in the club championship race. Before this current match day round 16, as it stood, they were sitting last place on the club championship table in 12th position. So they're a real threat of going up to the NPL, doing a season, then heading straight back down to League One, which would be really disappointing for the club. They've had a successful day so far, UNSW, winning both the under-18s and the reserve grade matches here today. They'll hope they can get another win here in this first grade game. So as it stands now, the Bulls FC Academy are in the black and white stripes, running from right to left on your screen, and UNSW are in the black kits with yellow socks going left to right. And I'll just take you through the lineups here. For the home side, Bulls Academy, they start as follows. Number 1 in goals, Captain Trudy Simmons. Number 3, Elizabeth Gray. Number 4, Jessica Seaman. 5, Alice Thompson. 7, Avani Prakash. 8, Daniela Namey. 9, Gemma Ferris. 10, Tamira Souza. 12, Brianna Woodall. 13, Erica Dischiazio, and number 20, Golden Boot of the competition, Amber Luxmeyer. As things get underway here at Northbridge Oval. Almost an early foul on Avani Prakash there. NSW coming with something to prove. Last time these two teams played each other was round 3, and it was actually a 1-1 draw at the Village Green at UNSW. So both teams something to prove, showing that they've improved the most and can get the win today. For the travelling side, UNSW, they line up as follows. Number 1, Tiana Robertson in goals. Number 5, Leah Puxty. Number 6, Chloe Smith. 10, Alira Toby. 11, Marcela Santos. 14, Jess Mullins. 15, Sabine Montenegro. 36, Abby Lemon. 44, Maya Cameron. 48, Jasmine Limon. And number 88, Sarah Moore are the starters. And then on the bench for UNSW, they have number 3, Jasmine Maguire. Number 8, Sonia Murphy. Number 13, Amy Humphrey. 20, Cassandra Christopher. 30, Isabella Stinciani. And number 41, Dimitra Vase. Bulls FC Academy's bench is number 17, Isabella Volkanovsky. 18, Alessandra Val. 19, Annika Corey. 51, Isabella Coelho. 97, Aurelia Collins. And 99, Arden Sujan. Collision there. And it's given the way of UNSW as Amber Luxmeyer runs into the back of Maya Cameron. Strong challenge there with Prakash, Smith. Is Lemon on the ball now, driving forward, looking for support. Her UNSW teammate, she found Santos. But Santos is stripped of the ball by fellow Brazilian Tamira Souza. So there's two overseas players on the field today, both from Brazil, in Santos and Souza. Seaman sends it forward. It's picked up by Cameron. Cameron with a bit of skill to beat Souza. And she didn't beat Thompson. Santos with the ball. Showing a little bit of flair there. Flip it around the corner. And Gray sends it up and out of trouble. Mullins with the throw in towards Santos. Jessica Seaman wins the ball though. Now Robertson. Mullins kicks it in off her head. Susan now with a little bit of skill. Looking for the forward run of Namie. Robertson comes out to deal with it. Not very far though. Stiatsky with the header. Seaman now strong header. This ball's bouncing around. No team able to get it down and maintain clear control. Here's Santos trying to square the ball to Lemon. Blocked by Seaman. So since they last faced off, the teams are quite different. The way the NPL New South Wales women's competition works is that halfway through the year there's a big injection of A-League women's talent. And these two teams have introduced some new faces to the starting lineup. Maya turns around Cameron. She's got good speed, the 17-year-old. Strong tackle there from Maya Cameron. And she's able to get up and play the pass through to Lemon. All over the top to Marcela Santos. She's forced out wide by Seaman. And she get the cross in. Plays it back to Lemon. Now Santos again. Seaman with a strong challenge on Santos. And now UNSW playing Puxty. So we've got some more now. Lemon. Looking for the run of Chloe Smith. It's gone through ours. Thompson Smith. The shot across the face of goal. A couple of air swings in that play from the Bulls FC Academy. Their back line, so a little bit troubling early spell. As I was saying, both teams have had a real injection of professional talent into their side. UNSW, Maya Cameron and Abby Lemon have been strong for them since joining the team. Bulls FC Academy have also introduced some new names. A lot of them young superstars on the rise, like Avani Prakash and Gemma Ferris, who are in the starting lineup. As well as Brianna Woodall, who is another overseas player taking part. Mexican-American who has represented the Mexico youth national teams in previous years. Good ball forward to Moore. Moore the shot. Simmons dives on it. UNSW have been threatening in these early minutes, getting some traction through the middle of the field. Thompson, not on the same page there with her winger. Goal kick here for the captain, Trudy Simmons, to take. She'll be hoping to settle things down and give the Bulls FC Academy some momentum. Both teams come into this with very different results. UNSW have had 2 consecutive 3-2 losses. And these are teams that they much better against in the first round of the competition, losing 3-2 to the Emerging Jets and also to the Football New South Wales Institute. Teams that in the first round they drew 1-1 with the Football New South Wales Institute, and they actually beat the Emerging Jets 5-0, so almost a little bit of regression from UNSW. They'll be wanting to prove. Oh, good run from Samira Souza, chip over the top. Not on target there. That's a good opportunity there for the Bulls. Just one mistake in the back line from UNSW. The Bulls nearly had the opening goal of this matchup. Meanwhile, the Bulls will be coming into this one quite confident. They've had a couple of good results. Last week, beating the Football New South Wales Institute 3-0. Goals from Luktamaya, Thompson and Prakash. And then in round 14, they played Blacktown Spartans and had a huge 7-0 win. Flick over the top from Luktamaya here. Sousa's one-on-one and puts it into the net. Calm as ever from Samira Souza. And there you go. Bulls FC Academy up 1-0 over UNSW here at Northbridge Oval. And that's just the sort of chances they need. They can score goals almost out of nothing, this Bulls side. Very clinical. Souza, they've got Luktamaya who played that ball over the top. Very creative player. She's currently the golden boot, equal golden boot of the competition with Gladesville Ravens' Isabella Edwards. But they're a team that really knows how to score goals when they get on a roll, this Bulls FC Academy. So UNSW will need to maintain their focus and make sure they can strike back. Because as we saw against the Blacktown Spartans, Bulls FC Academy had a huge 7-0 win. UNSW would not like to be on the receiving end of a scoreline like that, especially when they're desperate for club championship points to secure their position in the NPL next year. Prakash with a good tackle on Mullins. Now Thompson, clever touch to beat Moore. She's won the throw in Thompson. Looking down the line for Luktamaya. Luktamaya now pressuring Robertson and forces the goalkeeper to send it out over the sideline. Luktamaya is a very quick, very explosive young player. A real talent that I wouldn't be surprised if she gets picked up for an A-League women's contract next season after the way she's been playing for the Bulls. I actually got the chance to speak to Luktamaya recently for a feature article written for Football New South Wales, and she was very humble, very grateful for the service and the development she's been receiving here at Bulls FC Academy. Made the move from Blacktown Spartans for this season, and it is paying dividends for both her and for the club, so win-win with that transfer. Played it short. Top a little bit too heavy, and Simmons can come out to claim it. No, for real. Goes to Thompson. Thompson's a young fullback who's not afraid to get forward and join in the attack. Scored a goal last week against the Football New South Wales Institute, her former club. Oh, Luktamaya, great speed and strength there from the youngster. Tries to play the cross into Naomi. Huxley gets in the way for UNSW.
I think she did, yeah. I think I remember her.
Building up now. Here's Limon. Limon's another recent transfer into this UNSW side. Not from the A-League though, but actually from the MacArthur Rams, where
something like that. It was actually very hot that day. That was a ridiculous.
had been playing. And Naomi now driving forward to Souza. The flag has gone up though. Just went a little bit early there to bring Souza back.
And someone was just on the bench and everyone was like around. And I was like, what the hell's going on? She's like,
Since they scored that goal, Bulls FC threatening, looking to try and get another.
We were still playing the game, and I was like,
Robertson towards Santos and Lemon, both of them going for that ball. over the top towards Woodall, but Lyra Toby gets there first. One of the most experienced players on the field here today. Probably say Toby for UNSW and either Trudy Simmons or Jess Seaman for the Bulls.
No, I got a mean 10.
Very experienced players on the Bulls back home. Santos can't beat Thompson. Teenager held up well there.
Something like that, though. A good couple fouls.
Let's go back. Cameron. Cameron's down here though. Foul's being given.
We're like,
Still looks in a little bit of pain here, Maya Cameron. Also just a teenager. Cameron's just 19 years old. Joins the NPL New South Wales competition for the first time, having grown up playing for the Canberra United Academy football system. And also made her A-League Women's debut for Canberra United recently. Toby with the ball in. Seaman gets to it first from the Bulls. Header doesn't go very far though. Penalty's been given. Skiatio with a suspect challenge on Marcela Santos. Took the referee a little while to make that call, but he has awarded a penalty here for UNSW. Looks like Lyra Toby will be the person stepping up to the mark. Current top scorer of this UNSW side with 6 goals to her name. Looking to add a 7th here. Simmons has been sent back to her line. No more objections can be made. It's been awarded. He's a very experienced player. She should be calm in this sort of situation. And Toby takes it. And it's saved! Off the post. And Trudy Simmons has it in her grasp. What a save from their captain. Bulls FC Academy quick to get around her. Celebrate an impressive save. UNSW need to use that as motivation, not let it deflate them. Missing a penalty can be frustrating. And here comes Bulls looking to have their own goals. Looks Mai's onside. Trying to square it to Souza. Mullins gets there just in time to send it out for a corner. But that was a remarkable save by Trudy Simmons, getting all the way out to the post. Because it hit the inside of the post too, Toby. Almost had it bounce off Simmons back and into the goal, but she was able to grab it and hold on. Good quick defence from Woodall to stop any counter-attack from UNSW. And the clearance comes off the side of Mullins' boot and out for a sideline. Out over the sideline. Throw in coming here from Thompson. That's off the head of Cameron. Robinson comes out to make the claim. That pass wasn't really what UNSW would have liked. Still able to scoop it up. Not a great shot on the end of it though. Ferris. The reception from Souza. 1-2 between Woodall and Prakash there. Prakash is down. Advantage is being played by the referee. Lutmai with a lovely piece of control to turn inside. But she is tackled. Prakash putting pressure on Robertson. Abby Lemon now with the header over the top for UNSW. Sarah Moore will settle it down. Her pass is almost intercepted by Vani Prakash. Now Puxty trying to play the ball forward to Smith. 20 success though, the Bulls have it back and they're coming again. Strong tackle there. Lyra Toby with a good tackle on Gemma Ferris. That's the ball they'd like to hit. Lyra Toby finding Chloe Smith, and Chloe Smith back to Toby. Toby squaring it. Looking for Santos, but Elizabeth Gray is well positioned to deal with that. Both teams showing strong signs. A lot of attacking promise. Prakash, the leg out, takes a deflection off her. Now Souza with the ball bouncing around, sends it out of trouble, up. She's come well out to claim that ball. And actually, with her first touch, puts it out for a throw-in. Got to quickly head back to her goal.
Take your time, yeah? Take your time.
Not to worry though with Amber Lutzmeyer taking the foul throw there. Bulls have it back. Free kick's given. Souza not happy with Lemon there after the free kick. Lemon extends her hand and Souza swats it away. So interesting to watch that match up the rest of the game. There'll be some fireworks there.
No, I left half of my summer course.
Take the free kick. Sends it back to Gray, opting to keep possession and try and build up again. Now to Woodall. Bounce back to Thompson, looking for Lutzmeyer. Cameron steps forward at the right time to take the ball. And the free kick's given after ball bounces up and into the arm of Thompson for a handball. Ball over the top towards Smith. Not quite quick enough there, Chloe Smith. Not many people would be. It was quite an ambitious pass. Skiatskio throwing it towards Lutzmeyer. Montenegro gets in the way. Strong to win the ball back for UNSW. Ball for Santos. Taps it on for Mullins. Thompson does enough to send it out. Mullins back to Cameron. Four touch means Woodall. Step in. Send it forward to Lutzmeyer. I couldn't really get the ball under control before Puxty came in with the tackle. We'll keep the ball here though. Thompson on the throw, trying to pass. Good touch back to Thompson. And Thompson couldn't hit Lutzmeyer with the pass.
Anytime it becomes a problem, everyone's
Bulls FC Academy side's a real mix of talented youngsters and a bit of experience. A lot of teenagers in the starting lineup here today. Between Naomi, Cash, Lutzmeyer, Thompson. All a lot of young players. Gemma Ferris also quite young, only 20. And then the experience at the back with Simmons, Seaman and Gray. We'll be pretty happy having those three protecting your goal. UNSW UNSW, on the other hand, not as many youngsters. A little bit more experience for them. They've got Maya Cameron and Leah Puxty as their centre backs, though, who are quite young. A bit of a different way of structuring the team for the students. Played out quick here to Cameron. Pass was aimed at Montenegro. He's read it well. And now Thompson on the ball. Play forward to Woodall. Back to Thompson now. Clever touch by Thompson to beat Santos. Her pass though. Intercepted by Limon. Now Santos on the ball again. Sarah Moore. Clever touch inside. Back to Santos. Santos tries to... I think she was trying to flick it over Seaman there, but kind of ends up trying to flick through her, which wasn't going to work. Foul's been given there, Woodall. A little bit late in the challenge, slight trip on Toby. Stay calm, waiting for the avenue to open. Tries the ball over the top to Mullins. Simmons claims it. Relative ease. Thompson now cuts inside. Good pass forward to Prakash. Had a little bit of time, but poor touch reduced that significantly. Souza wins it back off Cameron. Finds to Skiatskio. Heading forward. Pass took a deflection off Montenegro, but Niemi could still get to it. Quick defense there from Montenegro, though, to get back and make the tackle. Let's give it the throw in towards Niemi. It's Maya trying to win it back after UNSW make the initial tackle. Bouncing around on the edge of the box there. Santos comes in to deal with it. Foul's been given. Chloe Smith bowling over Gemma Ferris. Slightly dangerous area this free kick will be taken from. Probably a little bit out of shooting range. Thompson's the one going in to take it. Very good with her service, Thompson. Good crosses. But she also hit a very long range, lovely goal last week against Football New South Wales Institute, so she could be going for it herself here. Have to see. Most players huddled on the edge of the box here. That's where she plays it towards Prakash.
Keep it up, boys.
Tries to get the head up. Steered it just left of the goal. Prakash also with a nice header goal last week against New South Wales Institute, her old club as well. Quite a few players in this Bulls side came through the Institute system in their youth. Naomi, Prakash and Thompson, as well as Ferris actually. Looks Maya's out of the way, so Souza can get to it. Volley's over the crossbar for Souza. She's frustrated with that one. Smart play from Lutzmeyer, knowing she was offside and quickly getting out of the way, so she wouldn't stop the goal by getting too involved. Lutzmeyer had a stunning goal last week for the Bulls. Incredible volley, great technique. Interesting to see if she can get some more good service like that today, because she's got a real art for theatrics. Amber Lutzmeyer scored a diving header earlier this season, and she's not afraid to try all the bicycle and scorpion kicks if the opportunity presents itself. Very creative young talent. Toby now looking for the ball forward towards Lemon. Ray's definitely got the height advantage on Abby Lemon and leaps up to head the ball. Jess Mullins remaining strong in the tackle. Long-time UNSW player Jess Mullins helped them gain promotion. Had a week to forget last week. Although not officially recorded as an own goal, it was her deflection that resulted in a goal for the Jets.
They're like, if you don't touch some shit, it's like, what?
Robertson plays out to Puxty. Lemon now finds Cameron. Out to the right with Mullins. Plays inside to Toby, tries the 1-2, but it's well read by Thompson.
The rest of us don't really care. It's your decision. But if they make you play worse, I don't really care.
I believe was aiming for Santos, but the throw is well short of the mark. She's been sent back here. Mullins trying to pinch a couple of metres on the throw in there. That throw was a better one to Santos.
I don't care.
Santos has been pulled up for the foul there. Skiatskiosi did get the ball, but the referee, I believe she shoulder charged the Bulls defender in the process. Thompson on the ball now. Put them inside, finds Ferris. Now Prakash. Prakash with a lovely spin around Lemon. Driving forward now. Prakash still on the ball. Prakash with a strike. To challenge Robertson on that occasion. Clever piece of play by the young midfielder though. That started at halfway line and she managed to get a shot off after a good run. Now Toby driving forward, looking for more. Not quite on the same page as the two UNSW players. I think more with a little bit of a frustrated tackle on Alice Thompson gives away the foul. This time it's Seaman sent back, trying to pinch a couple of metres for the free kick for Bulls Academy. Looking around, scanning her options. She wants a little bit more movement out of the side. Aiming it for Naomi over the head. Robertson can come out to claim that one quite calmly. Gets planned away quickly. Short to Lemon. Now Puxty connecting with Lemon. Lemon had a real breakout season this year in the A-League Women's competition with Sydney FC. A few injuries in the side, especially to Sydney FC's, I should say, former star now, Courtney Vine. So Lemon got a chance to play quite a lot of minutes and really shone for the Sky Blues. And as a result, picked up the trophies in the grand final. Yeah, as I mentioned there, Courtney Vine off to North Carolina Courage in the NWSL competition, leaving Australia. Should be disappointing, but hopefully good for her development. A product of the NPL New South Wales women's system, both with Sydney University and Sydney Olympic. Gray gets play underway. Free kick to Seaman. Out now to Thompson. Thompson tries to cut inside, but she's met by both Toby and Santos. Now Toby with the cross towards Lemon once again. The height of Gray seems to be a good advantage, and her aerial ability, of course. Lemon now with the ball. Passes to Lemon. Bit of a confusing partnership between those two. Lemon tries to keep it in, does so, but gives it to UNSW's Jess Mullins in the process, and then takes her out from behind as Mullins was driving inside. will take this free kick, a very similar position to one they've already had earlier in this game. For UNSW, they'll be hoping to do a bit better with this opportunity. And they try something different. Toby sort of passing straight to Susan, using her a bit as a bit of a bounce board. Susan's clearly frustrated by that situation and makes the tackle there on Toby. Quick ball out to Naomi. Cuts inside Montenegro. And now Lemon. But the pass inside is stopped by Toby. Montenegro on the ball now. Does well to keep it into Lemon. Now Cameron. The spin. Takes the ball from Naomi. There's too much pressure there from the Bulls, and UNSW forced to kick that one out. They're a strong pressing team, Bulls Academy. A lot of energy up front for them. Good tackle there by Gray, and here comes Souza. Dribbling forward, finds Prakash. Prakash with the strike. Across the face of goal. Prakash coming off her debut A-League women's season with Western United down in Melbourne. Really exciting talent. She's had her fair share of national team selection with the young and junior Matildas.
Come on, Bulls!
Throw from Thompson to Souza. Clever touch inside, finds Woodall. Desperate defending from Alira Toby to stop the cross, reaching Prakash. Now Chloe Smith. Driving forward. Ball over towards Mullins. Mullins almost keeps it in. Linesman didn't let her get away with that one. Back to Seaman. Seaman, another Sydney FC player who played this season. Quite interestingly, actually. She is now 34 years old, Jessica Seaman, and before this 2023 season, last played for Sydney FC as a 20-year-old. So, it was 14 years and 9 months between games when she took to the field for Sydney FC this year. So, just shows you fall out of favour sometimes with the professional setup. Keep plying your trade in the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition, and for Jessica Seaman actually with the Northbridge Bulls and Bulls FC Academy in the League One New South Wales Women's Competition. Keep being consistent, keep improving, and they'll come back if your performances are up to that professional level.
Compared to 16.
Finds Toby. Heavy touch as Prakash can step in. Good strength from the youngster, forcing the foul out of Toby. Played quickly. Seaman looking for Woodall, but Jess Mullins reads it well for UNSW and steps across. Just as Elizabeth Gray read that ball forward as well. It's a clever plays on both these sides. Good ball forward towards Montenegro. Gray shifting across to cover it. Now looks Myers looking to pick up this ball.
Come on, Bulls!
Really showing off her speed here. Puxty's come. Put some pressure on. The cross comes towards Souza. It's dealt with by the UNSW backline. A combination of Limon and Souza there. Gray with a quite ambitious effort from just inside the half. bit too heavy. Lemon can win it back to UNSW, but only momentarily. Here the Bulls come again. Prakash. That. She's objecting, claiming she didn't touch her Jasmine Lemon, but from where I stand, it certainly looked like a foul. Not getting the ball and sending Prakash flying there on the edge of the box. And that's the first booking of the night. Amy will be the one to take this free kick. Tough angle if she wants to have a shot, but there's a lot of players gathered in the box, and there's also Gemma Ferris sitting on the edge of the box, completely unmarked. Which is an interesting defensive decision by the UNSW side. They may just not have noticed her, and that's where the ball goes to, Gemma Ferris. First time shot, nowhere near the goal for Ferris on that occasion. The ball perhaps bouncing a little that she received from Naomi, but Ferris would be wanting to do better. Robertson sending all her players up and over to the right-hand side of the field so they can contest the goal kick. Cameron on the ball. Back to Robertson. Robertson tries to clear it. Falls to Santos for UNSW. Now Chloe Smith with the ball forward towards Mullins and Lemon. But it's sort of in the space just out of reach for both. Just over 5 minutes to play until halftime here at Northbridge Oval. Score remains Bulls FC Academy 1, UNSW 0. UNSW coming here again. Gray able to clear it off the edge of the box. Shouldn't be too much injury time in this first half. No substitutions, no major injuries or anything. Good tackle from Souza. She falls down in the process though. And can't take advantage of the ball bouncing around. Clever stutter step from Toby. Cameron trying to play it forward, didn't get good connection on the ball, and Ferris scoops it up. Strong side tackle from Prakash. Toby finds more. Back to Toby. Right into the guts of Woodall there. Doesn't seem to face her too much. Foul's been given there. It's Mira Souza. Her and Lemon definitely not huge fans of each other this game. There's Chloe Smith, playing back to Puxty. Smith once again finds Santos. Santos was a player I spoke to earlier in the season for an article I was writing. Very, very early, in fact. And should be offside there from Skietskio. Looks like I couldn't play the ball quick enough. And Robertson, eager to take this quickly. Santos was still injured at the start of the season. Joined the UNSW campaign a little bit later. She was very excited after successfully securing promotion with the side last year and keen for the NPL New South Wales women's competition, especially as a Brazilian player from overseas. Excited to kind of show her different skills to this league. Almost makes the tackle on Cameron. And there's Latoya! Robertson's well out of her goal! And a lovely effort from the young star. Robertson playing quite a long way out of the goal. And you don't want to get tackled when you're doing that. And they're shining the boots there of the young Golden Boot competition leader, Amber Luktemeier. That is her 14th goal of this season. A young star well and truly on the rise here with the Bulls FC Academy. She may have another tackle almost from Luktemeier, trying to recreate her previous goal, although it wouldn't have been on Robertson, that tackle. But yeah, she now has a chance to become the outright Golden Boot leader, depending on how the Gladesville Ravens game goes later. Santos almost snuck around Seaman. Trudy Simmons couldn't claim the ball. Looks like Santos did get to the ball first, but couldn't direct it towards the goal. Big clash there between Santos and Seaman. And Seaman's hopped up a bit worse for wear. She's had issues with injuries this season.
Come on, Jess.
I should say as well that, of course, Isabella Edwards heading into this game was equal with Amber Luktemeier, but Sydney Olympics Demi Koulizakis was only one goal behind as well, so certainly not out of the race either. And the problem was Sydney Olympics game was washed out today at Petermore Field. Lots of rain over this weekend, and Petermore isn't known as a ground that holds up well under wet conditions. Santos there with the ball back to Mullins. Now to Moore. This right wing. Back to Mullins again. Tries to take it inside. Woodall makes a tackle, but sort of assists UNSW's path inside. Can't be long to go in this first half. 45 currently on the clock here at Northbridge Oval. To the left-hand side of the field, Toby jumps up and wins the header for UNSW. Ball's fallen to Santos here. Taking it inside, finds Limon. And now Montenegro, but strong defending from the Bulls, Daniela Namey. And there is the halftime whistle here at Northbridge Oval. As it stands, Bulls Academy up 2-0 over UNSW. Both teams have certainly had their chances, but so far the young Bulls side have been a little bit more clinical in front of goal. And so it'll be all to play for here in this second half. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this round 16 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup between the Bulls FC Academy and UNSW at Northbridge Oval. Score as it currently stands, Bulls FC Academy are up 2-0 over the visitors. Scanning the field to see the substitutes at half-time. Jessica Seaman has made her way from the field, and Gemma Ferris will slot back into the centre-back position for the Bulls Academy to make way for Alessandra Val to enter the action. For UNSW, no substitutions at half-time. They have plenty of talent on their bench, ready to be injected into the game when needed. Here comes Chloe Smith for UNSW. They will have been very much encouraged at halftime to go out and get a quick goal. There's always that, saying in football, 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline to go into halftime. Because if UNSW get one back here, we well and truly have a game on our hands. And they were certainly threatening in the first half, had their chances. Corner taken quickly here, finds more on the edge of the box. Puxty gets the cross in towards Santos, but well dealt with by Ferris for the Bulls. UNSW will come again now. Puxty once again hits Ferris with her cross. And now Luchtmeyer, her speed, trying to show it off there. Cameron did well to step in front and use her strength to keep the ball. Now Chloe Smith on it. Puxty finds Montenegro. Bit of a foul there. And Diskiatsko pushing the back. Puxty finds Limon. And now Cameron. Back to Limon. Finds Smith. Toby with a touch inside, trying to take on Samira Souza. Not many people take on Samira Souza successfully, so probably a bit ambitious from Toby there. Ball forward to Luchtmeyer. Luchtmeyer will get to it first before Robertson. Ball played forward and Daniela Navy aims to put it in the back of the net. Incredible sliding challenge there from Leah Puxty. What a block on the goal line. Open goal. The ball had been played around Robertson, and that was an incredible piece of defending there from Leah Puxty. Santos not happy there with the foul call. Both of those Brazilian players out there, Santos for UNSW and Souza for Bulls, can be rather animated. Ball's played onto the edge of the box. Luchtmeyer volleys it over the goal, not to threaten Robertson on that occasion. She had an excellent volley last week against the Football New South Wales Institute, but not to be on that particular occasion for Amber Luchtmeyer. UNSW struggling to play out from the back. Bulls have come out of half-time, ready to go again and get some more goals, showing no release off the gas pedal. Another throw in, down in the corner for Erika Diskiatsku. Well defended there in the corner from UNSW. Moving a little bit too far forward there, Sabine Montenegro, sent back by our referee. That was a strong challenge on Luktamaya. She hasn't got up yet. Late call by the referee. He gives the yellow card to Sabine Montenegro, claims he was playing advantage and that it will be a goal kick. So I think a lot of players out there are rather confused. So it was a foul. Sabine Montenegro, it did flatten Amber Lutmeyer, but the referee played advantage, and as such, it will be a goal kick to UNSW after he finished booking Sabine Montenegro with the yellow card. UNSW throw awarded. It's a shame for the Bulls that they've been forced to make substitution at halftime to their experienced centre-back Jessica Seaman. She is currently on the physio table getting her knee strapped up, so fingers crossed for her that she is all okay. You'd assume that that happened in the challenge with Marcela Santos and Trudy Simmons late in the first half. But hopefully a speedy recovery for Seaman. Toby seemed to have hold of Elizabeth Gray's shirt there, but referee says play on with the throw-in. Inside to Limon. Quick play to Santos, now out to Chloe Smith. Tries to play inside, Elizabeth Gray sends it back to where it came from. Now Puxty. Puxty plays the ball forward towards both Montenegro and Lemon. But Elizabeth Gray once again sliding across, making the stop. She's been really strong tonight, Gray. Not a whole lot gets through her. Once again, Elizabeth Gray with the block. Just as I'm giving her some praise, she shows us why. Here comes Thompson driving out of trouble for the Bulls. Tries to play the ball in behind for Lutmeyer, but it's well read by Maya Cameron. Santos taking the ball off Val, the substitute. Cross comes in, and the problem is there were no UNSW players there to receive it, so Simmons could grab it quite calmly. Sends it back to her opposite goalkeeper. Foul's given there. Alice Thompson with a push in the back on Marcela Santos. Marcela Santos has been UNSW's top goal scorer the last 2 years. And those are her only 2 years she's played for the club, so prolific goal scorer. Santos not leading the standings this season, although she has spent some time out with injury. But she's a player that UNSW will need to look to try and spark the comeback here. Ball's found its way back to Maya Cameron for UNSW. Now Toby. Toby, another player who will be wanting to prove herself after missing the penalty in the first half when they were down just 1-0. It would have levelled the game. Alira Toby will be wanting to play well and make up for that mistake. Toby's a very experienced player for this UNSW side, having had A-League women's football experience with Adelaide United, Brisbane Roar, Sydney FC and Canberra United. She's also an Indigenous Football Australia Council member, so does a lot of work within football to support the growth of the game and support Indigenous people and the Indigenous advancement of football. Smith with a loose pass. Luxmeyer once again gets around Robertson, but slips as she aims to kick the ball towards the goal. Didn't quite recreate her heroics from the first half, but she has another chance here. Luxmeyer plays the ball in behind. Diskietska chasing after it. Cross comes in, blocked by Puxty, and now Puxty clears it out over the sideline. Already in this second half, Leah Puxty's had a couple of really good defensive efforts to keep UNSW in this game. Most impressive was that goal line clearance where Naomi, all she had to do was slot it in the back of the net, and then all of a sudden Puxty comes sprinting across the field, sliding to block that. What would have been a goal, and perhaps a goal out of reach for UNSW. 3-0's a long way to come back. 2-0, a bit more doable, but they'll want to get the first one back here soon. Here they come, Marcela Santos playing it forward to Mullins. Mullins will keep it in, just. Back to Moore, Moore the touch, and the shot. It's taken a deflection, and Smith sends it across the face. Trudy Simmons had made a dive, and she was on the ground. So she wasn't really a factor there, Trudy Simmons. Luckily for her, the UNSW player, Chloe Smith, didn't put it on target. But that was an exciting chance for UNSW. Probably their best of the second half so far. So good early signs. And here's another good chance for them with Abby Lemon making good tackle on Gray. Montenegro now on the ball. Prakash is coming to make the challenge. Strong challenge from Prakash, forcing Montenegro to lose possession over the sideline. Ember, Luxmeyer running into space once again. Ilira Toby coming with speed to put some pressure on.
Good work, bros.
Ilira Toby really putting on the Jets there, showing that Luxmeyer isn't the only one with pace on the field here tonight. Puxty now on the ball. Pressure coming from Souza. Finds Lemon. Back to Toby. Attack was made by Val. And she wins the foul too. Val's another player who, while she didn't have A-League experience this year, she's missed a little bit of time with the Bulls because she was off trialling and successfully made the Chilean under-20 women's team. So another youth international player on the field here tonight for the Bulls. They've also got Brianna Woodall, who has played for the Mexican youth national teams. Simmons finds Ferris. Plays quickly to Thompson. Thompson looking for that ball over the top towards Luxmeyer, but Puxty was well positioned to make the header. Here comes Toby driving forward. Long range effort. And it's saved by Simmons. In the first time these two teams faced off, it was Ilira Toby who got the goal in that 1-1 draw for UNSW. And it was a very similar strike to that, a long range effort, although a little bit higher, and it managed to beat the keeper and go into the net. So Illyra Toby's definitely got it in her to create something like that. She placed the ball in behind there for Sarah Moore, but Gemma Ferris was well positioned in defence. Montenegro passes back to Puxty. Good defence from Prakash. A little bit of a skirmish there between Prakash and Puxty, but seems to have died down now. Smith back to Puxty. Now Robertson. Seemed to be a foul there on Puxty. Tamira Souza with the trip. Despite the fashion of that second goal, Tiana Robertson isn't afraid to assist in the build-up and come well out of her box. She's a player who's also had a really big 2024, signed with the Newcastle Jets as an injury replacement player earlier this season. So UNSW were without their first choice goalkeeper for a while, but it's a big opportunity for Robertson to head up and play A-League Women's with the Jets, who she was part of the Emerging Jets Academy as a youngster, so good connection there for her. She actually starred for the side in what was a 7-0 win for the Jets on their way to the finals. Yeah, it might not sound close, but 7-0 win, she certainly had to make some saves. She was a big part of the reason they kept the clean sheet on that day. Abby Lemon's been called back a little bit too close to the free kick, which Elizabeth Gray opts to take. Square to Gemma Ferris. Now Diskiatski on the ball, finds Val. Back to Gray, and now Simmons. Lemon coming to apply pressure on Simmons, but she gets it out to Ferris. Now Thompson. Good turn from Woodall. Ball doesn't stay in for her though. She would have been off and away. Past Cameron. Sideline was UNSW's best friend on that occasion. Foul throw by Jess Mullins. Must have been a foot raised over on that far side. And those are the sort of things that can happen with fatigue. Little mistakes can creep into the game. UNSW need to maintain focus to stop those sort of things happening. Lovely ball forward. Thompson finds Woodall in a bit of space out wide. She's able to cut back onto her preferred right foot for the cross. Dealt with by UNSW. Mullins with the ball now. Bouncing around. Tamira Souza able to step forward and win it. But Puxty makes the tackle. Both teams have certainly had opportunities. I think it'd be fair to say the Bulls have had a few more. And that's probably why they have 2 goals on the scoreboard to UNSW's 0. They'll need to be a little bit more creative to get a goal back here at Northbridge Oval. Good tackle there by Sarah Moore and Alice Thompson. Referee says play on. Probably could have found a foul in there. Advantage called now. Limon finds Montenegro out wide. Quite a heavy touch from Montenegro, forced to head backwards by Diskiatskio. Now Puxty finds Lemon. She's able to turn and go forward. Tries to find Lemon on the run, but Elizabeth Gray blocks that. Tamira Souza diving around in the middle of the field. Referee not very impressed, says play on. Shot comes from Santos. Shot not on target. Goes left of the upright. Well, that's the other thing with UNSW. They've certainly been able to get into the Bulls' attacking half and create chances, but if you can't get the shot on target at the end of it, it doesn't really mean too much. Certainly not on the scoreboard. Strong pressure there, though, from UNSW. They've won the ball back here in a good position. Throw-in coming from Mullins. She'll be careful to make sure this one's a fair throw. Finds Moore. Now Santos. Pass is blocked and it falls to the feet of Luxmeyer. Now Prakash with the ball. Finds Thompson. Cameron wins it back for UNSW. Able to settle it. Now Smith. 1-2 with Cameron. Now Smith plays the ball into the corner for Mullins. She gets to the ball while it's still in play, but the cross takes the ball out over the baseline. Here comes Ferris. Another young A-League star for this Bulls side is Gemma Ferris, playing for Western Sydney Wanderers. Thompson plays the cross in, but Toby's there to stop it. Luxmeyer makes the tackle. And then Montenegro with an impressive tackle on Amber Luxmeyer in the box there. Sarah Moore on the ball. She's being pressured by Bulls players on all surrounds. Here's Prakash on the ball now. A little bit of time to work with. Plays it in front of Dishkiatskio, who can drive forward with the ball. Finds Naomi. Naomi with an ambitious effort. Quite a long way over the goal there. But that sort of play is the way that Bulls can get forward, utilising their wing backs. Not afraid to get high and help out with the goal scoring efforts. Poor pass from Puxty finds Prakash. Prakash has found her way into the corner. Finds an out with Naomi. Back to Gray. Gray looking to put the cross in.
On the ball. Yep.
Quite heavy, and Robertson can get that without any pressure. She sets it down to her feet and plays Cameron. Now Toby. Toby with the ball forward. Comes out off a Bulls player. Santos now. Bit of a flick over her defender. Woodall recovers in time to get to the ball before Mullins. Santos now dancing around with it in the corner. Tackle's made on her. Alira Toby, good control on her chest there. The pass forward wasn't to the same quality. Now Naomi finds Prakash. Back to Naomi. Gets her first touch around Montenegro. Clever play from her. Puxty comes across. Lemon with the throw over the head of Gray. Santos cutting inside. Thompson coming across just at the right moment to not allow Santos a shot. Good defending from Prakash once again. Strong challenge there. Limon and Diskiatskio. Referee says fair. Taryn's been given the way the Bulls. And probably for the first time tonight, the referee's encouraging them to go a bit further on the throw-in. A few times he's had to send people back. Not often does a referee call a player forward. Well dealt with there by Elizabeth Gray. She's She's covered a lot tonight. Hasn't let UNSW through very much at all. Cross comes in. Ferris gets to it first though. Pass it to Souza. Now back to Naomi. Souza's pass was quite soft to Naomi, who had to hurry up to get there first and not allow Lemon to pitch the ball. Good defensive use of the body there from Avani Prakash. And Sabine Montenegro also shows she can use her body to defend for UNSW. Foul's given there by the referee. Grace goes to Ferris. On most free kicks they've had in that sort of area tonight, the Bulls have been quite comfortable keeping it at the back. Now Puxty to Toby. Souza with a sliding challenge that didn't work. UNSW coming now with Mullins. To Toby. Once again to Mullins, able to turn and face forward. Jess Mullins. Out wide to Santos. Cross is blocked by Woodall. And follow-up attempt blocked by Souza. Pass squared towards Smith. Gray read it very well. Now Cameron with a error there that you don't see too often from players of her calibre. Clear fatigues affecting the UNSW defender. Just completely missing the ball under her foot. Foul's given. Souza fouling Mullins. She's gives away quite a few fouls a game, Souza, but no yellow yet tonight. Not even a real warning from the referee, so she'll be happy to keep going at full intensity. Toby does well to beat Percussion Luxmeyer, can't beat Val. Ferris's attempted clearance doesn't get through Montenegro, but Souza makes a strong tackle on Santos to win the ball back for the Bulls. Now, good touch from Naomi to bring the ball down. Souza tries to cut inside Smith, didn't work. Just as Toby tried to cut inside Val, and it didn't work for her either. So, Bulls have it back. Good ball forward to Dischiatskio. Tries to find Val on the pass, well defended by Limon. As the substitutes for the Bulls Academy are warming up, UNSW players just had a bit of a run around and they've gone back to the bench. We should see a few more substitutes make their way into the game. Luxmeyer does fall in the challenge, but referee says fair use of the body from Puxty. Ball forward from Cameron. Gray once again, her ability to read a ball in flight, just head it right back where it came from, is something the Bulls have relied on. Definitely tonight and so far this season as well. Sarah Moore driving down on this left-hand side. Good tackle made by Dischiatskio. UNSW is calling for a free kick, but it seemed like a strong but fair challenge from my vantage point at least, and clearly the referee agreed. Just wanted to take this opportunity to thank Bulls FC Academy. They always look after me and the cameramen when we come out here. We've come out here in some awful conditions, pouring rain on certain occasions, and they've always got the umbrellas out for us, looking after us, and on cold nights like tonight, always offering us hot chocolates and things. So thank you very much to Bulls FC Academy for their hospitality. They're performing well on the field tonight as well. Santos with a cross that goes out over the goal line. But Bulls FC Academy have been able to hold up to every challenge thrown at them so far. Even the penalty, which came off the post and then Trudy Simmons was able to latch on too quickly. In the first half, that was. Seems to be some substitutes ready to come on for the Bulls. Isabella Volkanovski is up on her feet. Bibov looks to be keen to come on. Naomi did well to keep that one in. The pass, though, found UNSW feet instead of Bulls. And Val couldn't sort of settle the ball down there. It's come back to Naomi. And Val once more. UNSW will be the ones to win it back and settle it. Smith to Lemon. Lemon turns into Bulls players. UNSW fans not happy here at Northbridge Oval with that call. They think Souza brought her Lemon down. Lemon certainly fell first. Souza falling second. I think the referee saw that second fall that Lemon seemed to lash out at Souza. Here comes the Bulls FC Academy, second substitute of the game. It'll be Brianna Woodall making her way from the field, number 12. And she will be replaced by number 17, Isabella Volkanovski. Good performance tonight from Woodall, making a lot of forward runs down that left-hand side. Back to Gray. Gray did well, despite the pressure coming from Montenegro and Lemon. They've been working as a bit of a pair tonight in attack. Robertson with a good ball out wide to Mullins. Bouncing around here, UNSW comes off the head of Cameron there. Still, Mullins hasn't got it under control, but she wins the free kick with Thompson it was who pulled her down. Thompson makes the tackle there though. UNSW have it back with Chloe Smith. Cameron back to Robertson. She's driving forward. Puxty with a good ball over the top. It's a foot race between Gray and Montenegro. But neither one of them could get to it before it rolled out of bounds. It's a quick surface here at Northbridge Oval with the synthetic field. But even compared to, certain other synthetics in this league, the ball travels quite quickly here at Northbridge. Throw taken inside towards Souza, comes off her head. Does go forward, but there's no other balls to get the ball. Instead it's Cameron. Cameron finds Montenegro. Back to Puxty. Danielle Namie's gone down in the challenge and hasn't got herself back up yet. Hopefully no issues there for the Bulls winger. Alice Thompson wins it back for the Bulls here. Finds Luxmeyer. Aiming forward for Souza, but not quite on the same page, those two. Good tackle from Gray on Toby. Prakash is with it now for the Bulls.
Take the pressure on, Bulls.
Not quite the right ball forward. Probably needed to be angled a little bit more over to the left so it was out of Robertson's path. Clock's just hit the 80-minute mark here at Northbridge Oval. Just 10 minutes to go of regulation. As the score stands right now, it'll be the Bulls FC Academy taking home all 3 points. As they are 2-0 up. And here comes Luxmeyer again. Crossing it to Volkanovski. Goes in the net, but the flag was raised. Isabella Volkanovski went a little bit too early. And UNSW are coming again quickly. Here comes Moore. Tries to find Lemon, but Elizabeth Gray has been very strong tonight. And here she goes on a bit of a run. The centre back getting nice and high. Naomi with the cross. More of a shot attempt in the end. But Robertson can grab that one. Finds Moore. Drops it short to Toby. Toby driving forward. Little chip over the top to Lemon. Lovely ball. Lemon's got to beat Diskiatskio and doesn't do so. Great positioning and defending from Erica Diskiatskio on that occasion. She's not happy. I just think she deserved a foul with Lemon reaching into her back, trying to kind of pull her out of the way. UNSW just playing with it at the back, looking for the right opportunity to go forward. They found Santos. Now to Cameron. Cameron finds Mullins. Just moving a little bit further forward at a time. But Volkanovski with a good tackle to win it back for the Bulls. Souza on the ball now. Souza able to turn despite the contact and get the ball forward to Naomi. Taking on Toby. Montenegro coming in support as well. Still Naomi on the ball. Gets around Toby. Tries to get the cross in. Montenegro makes the block. But it goes out for a corner. Good run there from Danielle and Naomi. And the Bulls will have what I believe is their first corner of the whole half. So, left back Alice Thompson heading all the way out to the right-hand side. Field to take this one. Quite good on a set piece is Thompson. So we'll see what she can do with it here. They scored off corner last week. Prakash, probably the shortest player on the field, who did the header. Here it comes in again. Robertson's coming out to claim it. Doesn't get a touch on it though. No one with any meaningful contact. Referees awarded a goal kick. Cameron. UNSW really need the goal to come soon if they're to get a result here tonight. And Robertson's trying to do it herself. She's still dribbling forward, the goalkeeper. Not fazed by the first half, where she was tackled out of her box, and Luxmeyer had a lovely finish. Maya Cameron tries to play it forward. Naomi was in the way, but she's tackled by Limon. 1-2 between Lemon and Limon. Just to test that you're following. Good ball forward to Santos. Well-timed run. Sorry, I apologise. It's Mullins who made that run. Once again, the wing-backs involving themselves in the attack. Both teams have really utilised their wide defenders. For Bulls, Erica Diskiatskio and Alice Thompson both involving themselves, and for UNSW, you certainly heard Montenegro and Mullins taking part in things tonight. Header made by Diskiatskio there to stop the corner. It's fallen to Lemon. Tackle made by Diskiatskio. She's been strong tonight. Bouncing around, it's Gray who ends up clearing it over the pack. Luxmeyer did well to get to it and keep it in. Doesn't really keep it with her Bulls teammates though, but she sends it as far back for UNSW to have to mount another forward challenge. And once again, Tiana Robertson driving well and truly forward. She's almost going to get into the other half. She's got to backtrack quickly now because the Bulls have got it back. With Luchtmeyer, now Volkanovski, back to Luchtmeyer. Finds Ivani Prakash. Plays back to Gray. Diskiatskio sort of inverted as a wing back this time. And Ash loses the ball. A little bit of frustration there on Marcel Santos. UNSW still yet to make a substitution in this game as well, which with just a few minutes to go, be interesting to see if they make any to try and spark anything. Sarah Moore working hard to try and get there. Not to be. See, as I was saying earlier in this game, these are two of the teams most recently promoted to the NPL New South Wales Women's Competition. UNSW were promoted this season and their first grade side is doing okay, would be the best word. They currently sit in 10th place on the ladder, but in club championship it's a bit more worrisome. Before this game they were in the last place, 12th position, and needed some points desperately. They were able to get some in the 18s and reserve grade game though, which is good for the club. As Montenegro beats Naomi to the ball there, plays back to Robertson. Not a great pass out of trouble. Val with a long range effort. Robertson's there in time. The Bulls, on the other hand, were promoted just the year before that, and they had a really exceptional first year in the competition, making it all the way to the grand final before losing out to MacArthur Rams in last year's decider. They were promoted at the same time as the Gladesville Ravens in that double promotion year for 2023. Perhaps a bit of talk here that UNSW might have been a bit strategic with some of their players, opting. Oh, good ball forward to Naomi. Naomi gets a touch on it. Will it roll into the net? Yes, it does. Once again, Robertson poured out well out of her goal, and Naomi able to just poke it into the corner. Lovely finish to make it now Bulls Academy 3, UNSW 0, and that will be the game for Bulls FC Academy, I should say, UNSW. It will also be the game for them, but not in a positive manner for the side. Yes, yeah, a little bit of talk here at Northbridge Oval before this game that UNSW might have been strategic with where some of their players played. You know, players, perhaps playing in the under 18s or the reserve grade matches to really try and make sure they got some points towards the club championship total out of this weekend. Great touch from Sarah Moore there and to beat Elizabeth Gray. She's fine Lemon. Will they be able to create something here? Lemon. Moore cuts inside. Crosses it. They certainly look dangerous, but it seems to be a little bit too late for UNSW. Although in saying that, they have been creating things throughout the game. It's just that final attempt on goal that hasn't been on target or hasn't been threatening enough. Bulls FC Academy will look to just manage the game now, ensure that they get a win, and hopefully for them maintain this clean sheet. Long range effort from Marcela Santos. When you've got to get 3 in not a whole lot of time, I guess that's one way to go about it, but it seems like Bulls have just been too strong for UNSW tonight. Ferris, ball forward to Naomi. The header was towards Prakash, but not strong enough to make it there. And now Mullins with the ball, finds Smith inside. Lemon finds Toby. Toby aiming for Lemon. Didn't work though. Puxty gets to the high ball first. And now Toby still going forward, leaving Bulls players on the floor in her wake. It was an unfortunate fall from Souza, but you know, dragging Prakash to the ground probably was a little bit uncalled for from Alira Toby. Probably just a bit frustrated with this scoreline, especially when she had the opportunity to step up and get a goal for UNSW in the first half, but hit the post with her penalty attempt. Ferris still on the ball here. Good ball forward to Diskiatskio. Takes a deflection off Montenegro, but Diskiatskio finds a pass inside to Naomi. Good cross in. Robertson drops it. And is then Volkanovski collides into the goalkeeper and is awarded a yellow card for that challenge. Cameron to Lemon. Out to Mullins. Good touch by Mullins. And good piece of skill to get around Thompson too. But Gray, she has been really strong tonight, Elizabeth Gray. Good ball forward to Souza. Souza didn't stay in an onside position though, but Elizabeth Gray has just stopped everything that's come her way tonight. Really strong performance from the Bulls centre back, especially in this second half when her partner, Jessica Seaman, had to go off the field due to injury at half time. She's really showed her experience at the back tonight, Elizabeth Gray. Interesting to see some of the other results around the league. A few big games on tonight, especially with Amber Luchtmeyer scoring that lovely goal in the first half. She may be the outright Golden Boot leader after round 16. She has 14 goals so far this season, the young striker. Really good pickup for the Bulls. Now Souza, but there goes full time here at Northbridge Oval. The Bulls FC Academy get all 3 points with a 3-0 win over UNSW. Strong team performance from the girls based here at Northbridge. It's been my pleasure to take you through this round 16 game. I'm Annabelle Bamfield. Hope you all have a good night. There are several other games still live on the Football New South Wales YouTube page, so if you're still feeling like a little bit more football, tune into one of the other NPL New South Wales women's games currently playing live on the YouTube channel.